Hey guys, I am gonna have breakfast here in a minute. I'm gonna cut my bread and see if it's cooked because I definitely boom, had to go to bed and sleep. So I shut the oven off and left it in there and hope to fuck. I don't even give a fuck if it's not good, I'll just make more. I had a laugh this morning because I hope nobody thinks that I am trying to show off myself. This is actually just how I dress, and I'm really needing summer, so I'm kind of maybe trying to surround myself in the things that remind me of summer. But I had a laugh this morning because my giant titties don't even fill out this bra. I've got this pocket. So anybody thinking I'm trying to show myself off, fuck you, there ain't even nothing there. Yeah, so let's see what this bread looks like. Who thinks it's going to be gummy in the middle? It might not be cooked. Woo! Look at that. I got some bread. I'm going to make a sandwich. I watched Bruno and my cat get in a fight yesterday. Holy fuck, they just somersaulted all the way across the driveway. It was hilarious. I am going to bring the man some mousse and put it in his fridge with some bread so that if he wants to have a sandwich when he gets home from work, he'll likely have bought himself supper and won't let me cook him supper even with his own food. But I will give him a little snack, and then maybe when he's got some hard munchies or something, he'll be like, woo, she gave me food. So that's kind of what I live for. Yeah. I think that being said, I will cut my bread now. I hate cutting bread. I am terrible at it. It is something that my whole life, my dad couldn't even watch me do it. He would never let me do it because I ruined the bread, he said. I don't even give a fuck. Sometimes, one day I could not figure out why I couldn't get the bread to be the even thickness. And I was over here cutting it completely on an angle. I really suck at cutting bread. I don't even give a fuck. Half the time the bottom of the slice is 2 inches thick and the top is a millimeter, and it burns when I toast. I don't give a fuck. You know, I've had a lot of people the last week or so really hating on me for my decisions or, how I handle what's going on in my life. And I'm doing my fucking best. Do you have 4 acres of land in your name that you paid for all by your fucking self? No payments? I don't know. Do you have somewheres to live that costs you absolutely fucking nothing so that no matter what you have somewheres to be? I don't know. Do you manifest shit like an apartment that costs absolutely fucking nothing? I don't know, man. I try. I'm doing my best. The universe provides. I fully believe that. I mean, I don't know. I complain for sure. If I don't let it out, it just festers in there and I get crazy, crazy. And then I verbal diarrhea and it doesn't come out the way I want it to. And it's never good. So I don't know. I don't think that I'm a negative Nancy, and I don't think I dwell on negative things. I'm definitely aware of them, and I definitely like to understand them before I move past them, or at least try to. But, I have some people in my life where if I was a negative Nancy, like, by the fuck, I wouldn't have them. And a lot of the people that, you know, don't talk to me because my life situation is because my life is too much. And anybody who ever feels that way, I really hope that they are able to tell me, because the other day, my friend told me, you know, I find that this is really hard. Like, you know, you make me feel gross when you talk about this stuff. So I will respectfully and like appreciatively just keep my stuff to myself in that, you know, in that friendship. And that's fine. I'm not offended. I appreciate that you were comfortable enough to tell me. I think that's awesome. And I will reach out when I am on the high, and I will share all my wonderful things with you, and you will not be the person that, you know, I try to process my stuff with. And that's acceptable, because we all have to have our boundaries and be able to set them. And I think that that's remarkable. In the same way, like, I don't talk to anybody in my family anymore, because that's my boundary, and I'm allowed to do that. And I think that that's really, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Whether I like it or not, I don't like that he finds me negative or negatively impactful, or that I drain him. Like, I know what that feels like. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person draining people's energy. I'm here to make you feel better. You know, like, I truly believe, even if it's crazy, that some people, good things don't happen to them because they are the good thing that's going to happen to other people. And I truly believe that that's my life. I am a pillar of light. I am an anchor in this world of darkness. And I am here to remind people that it's fucking okay to not be okay. And that it is so fine to struggle. And it is totally all right to complain and not be okay with what is going on, as long as you're still going forward, processing, right? So, you know, like, I have had chronic pain my whole life and been fighting to maintain my ability to walk, and at no point am I going to stop fighting. But that doesn't mean that it's not taxing on me. You know, I have chronic pain from my fibromyalgia that I started at 9. And I have chronic pain in my lower abdomen and lower back due to an elective surgery that I had that resulted in some afterwards complications that my doctor doesn't want to acknowledge, because he did the surgery, so nothing could be wrong, you know? And then now I'm dealing, like, very painful. I end up in the hospital like once every 4 months. I can't walk because of the pain in my lower abdomen that nobody can explain. And, you know, and then with my back and losing my mobility and, you know, all of that stuff. Like, I have a pain cup. We all have a pain cup. The room my pain cup is in is so flooded, bitch, I'm drowning. So, like, I'm doing all right. I'm fucking doing all right. I also really love my kid, and I don't want anyone to think that I don't do everything in my power to do the best by my child. He is always my number one priority, and in my opinion, I can't be the best mom that I need to be for him if I'm not putting myself as a priority too. If I am exhausted, worn out, crippled, agitated, and delirious in pain, what kind of mom am I capable of being? None. His father has financial, substance, shelter, material items, like all them seriously important boxes in my child's life are being met. And the ones of affection, presence, love, tenderness, momming, babying, I got that. And I am so fucking lucky to not have to check every single box for my child. I have 2 other people who are also checking all these boxes for my child with me as a team. And even though I think that, there are some negatives with his father and some things that could probably improve, like presence. I mean, fuck, in this day and age, how many parents are not completely present when they're spending time with their kids? Life is hard. It's crazy. So, I think it's all right. It may not be the best, but I didn't expect the best in my life as far as, what I expected to be able to provide. I have a life, and my son's father had a life, and when you put the 2 together, you end up with a child that has, generational trauma, and 2 people who are completely unaware of how the fuck to parent and learning as they go. And I think that's pretty fucking normal for most people. If your parents taught you how to be an adult and taught you how to parent and taught you how to life, you need to go home and thank them and give them a big hug, because most parents don't ever manage to do that. And seriously, guys, love and light. So I'm going to make a sandwich because I am just super hyper, because instead of getting sleep and settling, I am now even more hyper than I was yesterday because I was tired. So, yeah. Bruno is in here with me, fishing for some food. Okay. These skinny bags. Want a bite? Here, baby. I love him. I think he's so cute. I'm so a cat person. Look, he even took it off the counter and laughed. What a sweetie. There, rinse that off. I am making a sandwich, aren't I? I don't have any weed. I don't know if you guys will notice the difference in my personality. I do. Because I feel like shit on the inside. But it'll come in time. I've got some stuff to do today to get some money. So as much as people think like I don't work, I work. I do things. I may not consistently do things. And I may not have an abundance of steady, readily available income. But when I have things to pay for, I can make some money. If I try really hard. I want mustard. I had somebody reach out today to do a card reading. Maybe they'll pay me for it. Woo! I do donation basis. There's no required minimum payment. If ever anybody wants a card reading, please just let me know. I do angel energy, crystal healing with the crystal fairies. I have like advanced level certificates in 3 or 4 different types of card readings and healing with the energy. I love it. I love doing that. It's a lot of fun. It can be really eye-opening for some people to talk to their spirit guides and the angels that love them. I have clean utensils. It's not plastic. I love mustard, which is hilarious because my whole life you couldn't have paid me to eat mustard. And I think like I was 30 when one day I just decided I really liked mustard, and I don't know why. I really do. I prefer Hellmann's, but I don't have any. The Miracle Whip is more important because I personally cannot eat tuna salad or egg salad with Hellmann's. I can't. It really, I like, whoa. I think it's a trauma thing. I have a few memories with the differences in mayo may have caused like a big ordeal, resulting in some ass whoopings. So for me, the taste of Hellmann's in tuna, like it's really triggery. I can't do it. Whereas with Miracle Whip, anything I prefer Hellmann's on, I can deal with Miracle Whip. I don't know if that makes sense. So I tend to just make sure I have Miracle Whip, and if I can be excessive in life, I'll get Hellmann's. But that's a luxury. So, you know, I don't need luxuries, just the bare minimums. I'm doing all right with that. You know, I have a friend who literally has all the luxuries, you know, right down to the cute little heated toilet seat bidet and the hot tub and virtual reality living room. You know, I don't think that he's doing any better than I am mentally. And at the end of the day, he's in a space that isn't even his. And if the end of the world came, none of that stuff would be helping him. He wouldn't be able to bring it with him. I don't know. Are you a conspiracy theorist? I am. Oh, yeah. Have a good day.